And once again, the Washington Commanders are making yet another move here in NFL free agency, but this time making an upgrade to their secondary. Yesterday, we saw them sign Noah Igbinoghene, formerly of the Dallas Cowboys. He was paired up with Dan Quinn for a season there in Dallas. However, now they're going out and bringing in a former Chargers defensive back, according to basically themselves and Ian Rappaport. Former Chargers cornerback Michael Davis is landing in Washington to add to their secondary, and this could be another day one starter. I mean, man, have they done an excellent job building up this team from last season. I mean, they're completely different. They've added like 8 new starters, and this could be another one. In this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Michael Davis, but before we get into that, do me a favor, subscribe if you're new. It is free, doesn't cost anything to subscribe, but also comment down below a letter grade for their pickups so far. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Alright guys, so the main thing you'll notice about Michael Davis, he is a tall, lengthy corner, 6'2", 197 pounds, has played his entire career in LA with the Chargers, and then they decide, you know what, we can let him walk in free agency. However, that's a bad move. This dude is a dog. He's, worked his way up from being an undrafted free agent out of BYU, and now is one of, the premier corners, or was one of the premier corners at his position for a couple of years there. Was really, really good, especially in 2020, where he snagged 3 interceptions, brought one of them back for a touchdown, but also the man knows how to get his hands into the arms of the receiver to allow them not to make the catch. I mean, the man is all over the football field. Now, over his career, over 348 tackles, right? He's a guy I love because he is not afraid to make a tackle. I know these highlights are really, really bad, by the way, really blurry, but bear with me. 275 of those were solo. He has 8 interceptions, 1 touchdown, but get this, 69 pass deflections, as well as 3 run stuffs from last season, or actually 8 run stuffs in his career. That's what I want to say. But over his last 4 seasons, the man's been insane in terms of breaking up passes. 14 in 2020, 12 in 2021, 15 in 2022, and 10 in 2023. The man's been highly productive throughout the entirety of his career, and I don't know why the Chargers are letting him go, but the Commanders add more depth and maybe a day one starter to their defense, right? You already add Dorrance Armstrong and Dante Fowler and Cleveland Farrell, right? Bobby Wagner, Frankie Louvu, Noah Igbinoghene from yesterday, the former guy who played with Dan Quinn, under Dan Quinn, Jeremy Chin, the former All-Pro safety, right? I mean, they've added so much to this football team already, and now you go and add a starting caliber DB who can come in and play the slot. If you need him to play the slot, he can play boundary, he can do whatever you want, right? Now you have Benjamin St-Juste, you have Emmanuel Forbes, you have Noah Igbinoghene, Quay Martin, the former second-round pick. This team is starting to look really, really good. And you know what? Nobody's really thinking that they're going to take a massive jump up. But I'm telling you right now, if they land Jayden Daniels, if they land, I'm going to say Jayden Daniels because I think Jayden Daniels is that guy. But man, once they get their quarterback, this team could take off ASAP. Dan Quinn is a guy that gets guys to hit their top peak, right? Hit their potential. And Michael Davis, although he is already a good cornerback, there are still levels, right? There's still a different level he can hit. And under Dan Quinn, any of the guys we already mentioned, any of the guys we've talked about can reach a new level of play. And especially a guy like Emmanuel Forbes, Emmanuel Forbes may have a 12 interception season. That's just how things may happen, right? So I'm so excited for this Washington Commanders team. Last season, they were quite frankly terrible. We've talked about it a lot. 30 in interception percentage. Michael Davis is a guy that can force some turnovers. They rank number 32 in pass yards allowed per game, 23 in completion percentage allowed. Michael Davis will fix that. He'll change it. And just like that, the Commanders are such a better team, and they continue to get better, better, and better. And this one is a good pickup for them right away. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button. And if you guys want me to do a full breakdown of the offseason, part 2, because I already did a part 1, go check it out if you haven't already done so. If you guys want the part 2, comment down below the number 1 or just say part 2. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.